Hey guys, Squint here. Today we're going to work on a lock from Funky Monkey number 13. This was sent to me by Bear's Back. You can see it's in a mummied key. There's the lock itself. Bear's Back was saying he was having a couple of issues with getting these locks open, so he wanted to send them back out to the community. So we're going to see if we can get this thing open. Let's see what'll fit up in here. Nope, 50's a little too big. That sucks. Ugh, that's not going to work either. I'm not going to have good control over the core. Let's see. Let's use a bottom of the keyway and see if that'll help us. We're going to give it just a little bit of tension. We're going to start off using a hook number 4 from Peterson and see how that goes. Alright, back to lock, pull forward. Got a binder here on 4. There we go. 2, 3, nice little click there on 1. Reset, had an overset there. Alright, 4, 5, okay, good click there on 1, 3, 'Sorry, just trying to get my tensioning correct. Okay, there's a little turn on the core from 3, 4, 5, 2, 1. And rotate forward just a little bit. Start again. Big one on 4. 5. That's the one I've been missing. 3. Back on 4. Okay, it's real hung up now. Okay, you got the big full set there. Trying to get my pick set on that pin. Dropped a couple set in 1. 4. Thinking the pin in here that's the tricky one is going to be pin number 4. Three and 4 is going to be the hard ones. There's 4 again. It gives you all kinds of feedback. Drops you into a nasty false set, which probably is what's pretty difficult to get out of. I gotta get underneath 5. We should be home free. There's 4 again. So you cannot take that false set from number 4. Don't take it. That number 4 pin is probably the pin that's going to open this lock up. If you take that false set from 4, you won't get anything else open. Okay, there was one from 5. There it is. Yeah, so that number 4 pin, sorry it took me a little while guys, had to figure that one out, but that number 4 pin is definitely the pin that is the tricky one in here. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. Thank you Mr. Bears Back for sending that to me. That was a fun little pick. Definitely after you get it figured out, you gotta, oh man, I'm gonna have to cut this off. Make sure this key still works. I'm sure it does. Definitely got this thing mummied up in here. My goodness. You got every piece of... Look at that bitting. It's good bitting, FunKey. And if you look at the bitting here, this number 4 pin was the one that was really being a pain in the butt. Alright, let's see. Little C clip. Okay. It definitely took some work to get this bad boy open. Okay, got that. Let's get it shimmed. Alright, let's get this thing pushed out of here. You guys can see all the pins were in the key slots and working. Definitely got some work done here. Beautiful sharp pin. Serrated spool, another spool, another little serrated spool, a little reduced diameter, and a standard there on 5. It's got undercutting in 1, threading in 2, undercutting in 3, threading in 4, and threading in 5. So that's why we were having some difficulties there. Definitely could feel those undercuts. Now we need some tweezers. All right. Little spool there in 1. Looks like a little copper spring. 2. Another little spool, kind of a threaded spool, reduced diameter type deal going on. 3 very long, cute. I'll just let you guys look. I mean, there's not really names for these. Acts like a spool. I'm really interested to see what number 4 is, because that was the one. It was a little double serrated. Number 4 to me was the one that made this lock real difficult. Oh man, that thing shot out of there like a cannon. And it's a serrated pin. That is a heavy duty spring there. Got everything out of there. Let's see what he's done up top. That's a super spring. Nothing up top. Number 4 was the winner in difficulty. It shot out of there like a cannon. Wait till you guys see the thickness of that spring. Alright, you guys can see here, number 1, he's got a double serrated, kind of it turns into a spool in the key pin. Oh, I'm not in frame. Then he's got another little single spool here, little copper spring. And number 2, he's got a nice spool key pin there, and then a double serrated there, and another little steel spring. Here he's got like reminds me of like almost a chess piece. It's a serrated spool. It's all over the place. And this is another little spool, but it's got a little reduced diameter towards the top. It's got a little reduced diameter here in number 4, which is probably what made it kind of difficult to pick because it would overset. But then he's got a double serrated here and then a spool right afterwards. That's why I was telling you, don't take that spool. This is probably where you were getting hung up, Bear's Back, is you were taking this spool as this pin being set, and it actually has some threading. Some threading in the number 4 chamber. So if you would take that as that false set, would get everything else really hung up. But then the spring tension on this thing, look at this spring. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, compared to the rest of these springs, that sucker shot that pin out of there too. And then number 6, there was a standard and then another double serrated. That one's set pretty easy, but this one right here, I think if you were to take the little false set that it gives you based on this pin, it will get you hung up. So, and then the same thing here. I think number 3 and 4 are probably the two hardest, because this would give you a real good deep fall set here. But then you have to get it over that lip, and it really bound those two up. And with the spring tension on this one, it made it real difficult. So, all right, guys, Funky Monkey, excellent job, my friend. Here was the key bitting one more time. Beautiful key bitting. This was Funky Monkey's number 13. All right, guys, please like, subscribe, hit that bell. And remember, if it's not your lock, don't be sticking a pick in it. This is Squint, and I will be on to the next lock.